rise from the embryo. So in utero, before the 5th week, all bones, well, they are not bones yet. They are made up of hyaline cartilage and fibrous membranes. And after the 5th week, they would develop via ossification, which you will explain.
So as the embryonic skeleton, you will have the two things you just said, which were fibrous membrane and
hyaline.
Right. So fibrous, they would undergo two different types of ossification, which would be intramembranous and okay. So what if you think about intramembranous, you would think within membranes formation, right? So that would be mesenchymal cells condensing to form forming sheets, which are highly infested by blood vessels, right? So yeah. So now mesenchymal cells will differentiate into what? Right? Osteoblasts, which are the bone forming cells, right? And those will secrete the osteoid by forming the matrix. Okay, wait. I'm supposed to ask you what bones will be formed by intramembranous?
Intramembranous, that would be flat bones.
You would have the skull and the face as well.
Scapula, sternum,
the sternum,
hip bones.
And this.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so now you have the osteoblasts giving the osteoid forming the matrix, right? Now, within that now, you have trapped osteoblasts giving rise to osteocytes. Osteocytes giving rise to spongy bones. See? Simple, right? Okay. On the outer surface of the mesenchymal sheets, which would have osteoblasts forming, that would be called the periosteum, right? Constant supply of osteoblasts that can penetrate the spongy bone, right? Right, that's just like taking enough the bones as well. So now the second type is endochondral, which would, what do you think about cartilage, right? Chondrocytes. So instead of directly going to osteoblasts, mesenchymal cells will condense to form chondroblasts. Yeah? Because mesenchymal cells could differentiate into fibroblasts, chondroblasts, and osteoblasts. Yeah? I remember something. Right? So, chondroblasts. What you know about that, what? On the outside, just like it had the periosteum. What you will have instead then is just chondrocytes. Perichondrium, right? Which will give rise to the periosteum also, which is give osteoblasts for bone formation. The cavity within that hyaline cartilage model would enlarge, it would dilate and form a cavity called what? Yeah, boy. Right. So, okay, outside of the primary, well, the primary ossification center will be responsible for growth within the how do you pronounce this? Diaphysis and
Diaphysis.
And then the epiphysis. What if the primary ossification center is in the diaphysis, the epiphysis will have cool. Nice. Then you will have on the wall of the diaphysis, outside the cavity, right? You will have formation of a bone collar. Why you need the bone collar for? Outside the spongy bone, you will have bone collar because you have a cavity there forming, and you will need support. So that's already supporting enough, as well as allowing. You have
color. Because from the periosteal blood, there's a blood that goes into the bone with blood vessels. And what would also go into there are osteoclasts, which would break down the bone and form a bone marrow. So you need the bone color for bone support, because it will basically be hollow.
Right. So like, that's basically endochondral ossification. But after birth now, remember you have the cartilage at the ends of the bone, which will remain forming. At the ends of bones you have an articular cartilage, and you'll have the, as we just looked at the growth plate in histology, right? What would the growth plate do? Which is the
Yeah, well, the epiphyseal plate or epiphyseal, or that would control growth during childhood and will stop in adolescence when 18 years for females, 21 years for males, right? And how this actually works is that, so we've got two bones. Okay, so this is the plate. This is the epiphyseal plate. And on one side you'll have the epiphysis. You remember the middle of the bone is called the diaphysis. And then the epiphyseal side of the diaphysis is called the metaphysis. So what will happen is that on the epiphyseal side, you will have cartilage growing, right? So this plate will be extended. But on the metaphysis side, you would have it becoming you will have ossification, so it will become spongy bone. So what actually happening is that the growth plate would be moving up and the shaft of the bone will be lengthening. So that's how you have bone lengthening, basically. And in terms of the problem that we had with the baby, what happens is that as it ossifies, right, ossification, they'll have vascularization of the bone. And what is needed for that is calcium and phosphorus, right? Without the calcium and phosphorus, because he was deficient in that, you would have the growth plate thickening on the epiphyseal side, but it wouldn't be forming bone on this side. So you'll have a thick growth plate, and that will result in the columnar cells of the epiphyseal plate to become all haphazard. And what would happen is like a compensatory mechanism. So what the bone is trying to do is to compensate for length, become thicker, right? And that would result in curving of the bone, resulting in
more than
And thickening of the
wrists and arch, man.
right, very good.
Yeah.
People have nothing
what's that?
in our
Yes.
PBL. in terms
You
of
could
the-
check it after we'll go through the yellow
Yes,
form.
we explain each one.
What would the factors affecting? So what you would think the factors affecting bone development, given the problem we had? We saw the diet,
Yeah.
lack of calcium and phosphorus. They had lack of exposure to sunlight, which is vitamin D. Exercise. And endocrine, you'll have hormonal influences such as 4 hormones. You would have things like calcitonin, which is secreted by what cells?
The parafollicular.
Right? What that would do what would calcitonin do in terms of calcium? With bone and plasma, bone deposition, it should reduce plasma calcium and bone deposition. Right? That's only in cases of high plasma calcium. Right? They have okay, well.
No, go ahead.
Well, basically, I'm done agree.
Parathyroid hormone.
Parathyroid hormone, which is from the parathyroid glands, right, which would increase plasma calcium. Yes. Yeah, and vitamin D, 125 hydroxycholic that will cause, and what, with calcium, that will increase bone deposition
Yeah.
of calcium. Yeah?
And
It's also
GIT?
called calcitriol. And GIT,
Insulin like growth factor that will
upregulation of the calcium
Yeah,
absorption.
reabsorption, yeah, that's yeah.
that's basically
Good.
And relating, before we move on, and relating to the problem, you all know why they wrote off osteoporosis and just the condition was osteomalacia.
well,
Because I think we forgot to mention that issue. Everybody else had it. It was the correlation of the age and her thing.
Oh.
The symptoms. The actual explanation for that is the fact that after she's pre-menopause, well, she's before menopause, right? She just had a baby, but after menopause, you stop producing estrogen by the ovaries. So therefore, you don't have estrogen to cause the
bone formation.
bone formation, and you'll have the breakdown of the bone, and that's called osteoporosis, right? However, in her case, she's still producing estrogen and everything, but it's a
It's
dietary
osteoporosis.
deficiency, so osteomalacia. I think we forgot to mention that in the entire problem, so I don't know how that will affect our mark, because all majority of the groups had it, but we just skipped it in the SU, so
We could add it.
so we could probably add it in,
Yeah.
but space would be a problem. So yeah, just needed to add that.
And the part with the plate, the gold plate, but child.
Yeah.
Wait, you're talking about now this, the problem one?
This
No,
this
yeah, first
problem
But you
one.
want to talk about estrogen now in this problem? That was in the last block.
No, we wouldn't go in depth in the estrogen. We would create an SU. What's the correlation between her age and her symptom,
Oh, okay.
or age and
But
Yeah.
no, in this problem, the age is just to mention that she is in the childbearing age and
Right.
she is breastfeeding.
that's the point I'm trying to get at. So because she needs childbearing age, she's still okay. Alright, so the next objective, Jessica first.
Yes,
Okay.
okay, so we have a purpose for you guys. Wait, you want to explain the video thing?
No, no.
We can just do the quiz. True and false. So we're gonna.
You explain your point straight.
Yes. Yeah, come on, 5, that's okay.
Team one.
I'll go
You
first.
could read this, right?
So from not necessarily team one.
So the steam.
False.
Well, you got started. So I'll just say, time when it's time to switch, right?
Alright,
False.
No, he's recording. Yeah.
Oh.
So the only source of vitamin D is from sunlight.
False.
Okay, so then where
45.
Everybody
that
can say why?
Dietary.
example.
Olive oil.
Okay,
Okay,
nice.
good.
2. The best food source. Huh?
Oh no, you're doing the rest. Go ahead.
The best food source of vitamin D is milk.
No, false.
False.
Why?
Carnivore like you.
Fatty fish.
Sardines.
Eggs. Sardines, yeah. Breastfed infants get the most vitamin D.
False.
Wait, there's no. Okay.
Breast milk. Is it false?
No, just
We don't know.
we're not sure.
But that's not option.
Yeah, because choose your 5-step
False. It's false.
False because
Because the breast milk will come regardless of the person and the exposure. Well,
As opposed to what?
everything else.
as opposed to a
Exposure.
regular diet.
As opposed to
food.
infants who get breast milk and
And
formula
supplements
and stuff.
and food and things like that.
Yeah, but when we
The breast milk be the
The more ideal.
breastfed infants get the most vitamin D that would
Okay.
because
Like breastfed
the
alone.
breastfed milk.
As
Breast
opposed to like
milk.
food. Because you know usually it's
When
not
gives you
very
the amount of nutrients. from
Anybody
the
else
mother's
true?
diet.
I
So
say
it will
true
be
because
determined
the
exposure
mother
and
gives the
lifestyle.
baby exactly what the child needs.
No, it's the most vitamin D.
They say the most.
Yeah, but
most.
So you should look how
Alright,
vitamin D
true.
is found there.
I read now wrong.
so okay, so wait.
Oh, is it true?
I don't know.
Okay, all the time off.
Compact board.
I believe it was the truth.
Yeah, but the true already.
Okay, all the ones are true?
If you can only absorb so much, so even in the formula and
Alright,
breast
should
milk.
say false. Oh, they say false?
False.
I don't know.
Oh, they're copying the answer.
You said false already.
Always explain the
We have
answer.
false.
So everybody say false?
Everybody say false?
Okay, well yeah, false
Okay,
is
one
correct.
person from this group give an explanation.
7.
Seven is the explanation.
One person from here give why is false.
7 hydro.
Seriously.
Nobody know why.
Because you could get vitamin D from other sources other than breast milk. Like if a
Okay.
breastfed infant is being
Right.
fed by
Sounds
other
like
stuff, they
you-
could still get the vitamin D that
Right.
they need. They don't necessarily have to get it from breast milk.
Right, and they say that infants who only get breast, who are only breastfed actually are vitamin D deficient, more
Deficiency.
likely to be vitamin D deficient than
Okay.
people who like taking breast milk
Because you
and
sure they have
supplements or formula and stuff. So.
Okay, next question. Vitamin D is stored in the liver and fatty tissue in the body.
True.
True.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, nice. Soft, weak, bendable bones in children are characteristic of osteomalacia.
false.
What's the correct answer?
Yes.
25 with these active
False.
form of what's the active form?
125.
And what's the enzyme that converts
One
it?
alpha hydroxylase.
And where does this occur?
In a
So it's best to just list all the information.
Like sushi.
I was watching a
energy,
video
guys.
yesterday and it was like how 25 is in the liver because it's the bigger organ and then 1 will be in the kidney because it's the smaller.
That's our next question.
One alpha hydroxylase converts, right? Correct. Right. Cholecal, that we answer down.
Yeah, we just
No,
yeah, we just
The
answered.
enzyme.
Which
The
enzyme?
enzyme, yeah.
One alpha
Yeah.
hydroxylase.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cholecalciferol is converted to 25 cholecalciferol in the kidneys. Who said true?
They just want
Somebody said true.
Wrong. What's wrong?
False was the correct answer.
Not my final answer. I like to answer what that's.
Okay, y'all, how was like time?
Is it in the kidney or in the liver?
How can you get little weird?
Oh, sorry.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, next one.
Small. No, wait, we didn't finish because we didn't get what's
Alright.
the TV and TV.
False.
Okay.
Explanation.
We just took the explanation.
Okay, where's the tablet?
Formation of 125 dihydroxycholecalciferol occurs in the liver and is controlled by PTH. True or false?
Wait, no.
125.
Oh,
Okay,
never.
fine.
Oh, shucks, false. Sorry. I stopped
False.
already intermediate.
No, you can't change your final.
Cause of us.
You can't
Wait, how's the kidney?
What's the final answer? What's TV's final answer?
Sharon
This
Khan.
one.
Someone else.
Time.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's false. It occurs in the
We call it
kidney.
that time.
Anybody knows how PTH?
Parathyroid hormone increases plasma calcium
How?
by taking resorption from the bone.
And what's the effect on the kidneys?
I hope.
Increase.
Increase space then
While it on the
It's not learning, it's not learning.
calcium ion concentration controls the amount of
I don't know.
true or false
8.
Calcium ion concentration.
in the plasma.
I think it's the opposite way around.
It's the opposite way around.
So what's the answer?
So
True or
what's the
false?
answer? True or false?
Sorry, I can't
Team B,
cross
what's the
it.
answer?
Calcium ion concentration control the amount of
False.
Yeah, yeah.
It's false.
It's
false.
It's true?
Explain now, please.
Okay, so if you have a high level of calcium in your body, right, the parathyroid hormone will be suppressed and will be converted to the other one, 24-25 dihydroxycholecalciferol. That product is an ineffective form of vitamin D. However, it has no vitamin D effect. So for the other way around now, if you have a low level of calcium, the parathyroid hormone will stimulate the production of 1,2,5 dihydroxycholecalciferol. So calcium ion does control the amount of it.
So it's
Like
true
a
then.
negative feedback kind of.
It's a feedback mechanism, basically.
Yeah, because instead of going, instead of the 1 alpha hydroxylase coming in,
Well, it's an
the
enzyme.
enzyme is 24 hydroxylase.
Oh, so read that.
Team 3.
Gastrin. When you eat a meal, yes, gastrin stimulates parathyroid hormone and also some vitamin D.
Armando has to do that.
It's amazing how the human body is. Just need to check that.
Together.
Calcitonin is
Yeah, you
secreted.
two members
Correct.
of the team.
Yeah.
True.
Calcitonin is secreted from the parafollicular cells of the thyroid gland.
Very true.
True? Alright. What are the other cells in the thyroid gland?
So now I learned there has to be a true, there has to be a very true.
That's 2 points in the
PTH increases blood calcium levels as well as phosphate levels by increasing renal reabsorption of both.
False.
It's not reabsorption, it's resorption.
Yeah.
Renal,
Reabsorption. Renal, not bone resorption.
So team A was the answer. True or false?
False.
Okay, so what's the correct thing?
Bone
It
resorption.
decreases
It's wasted on phosphorus.
Right. Yeah. Correct.
Yeah, phosphate is
Wait, was it?
7.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it increases calcium, but it decreases phosphorus.
Calcitonin does not work in concert with PTH.
No, it doesn't.
So it's true?
Or false?
I don't know. I
Is
don't
it
know.
true or false? True or false?
Impression is too strong.
What else? You have 5 seconds.
5 seconds, KT or US. 5 seconds, KT or US.
Time up.
You mean directly
Team A
or
was
indirectly?
answer.
Because calcium.
Directly.
True.
Alright, team B, I'm on already.
True or false? 3 seconds. 1.
False.
Team B is correct. Team B is correct.
It's true?
Yeah, because if you're reading the wording of the question,
It's true.
yeah, because it does not
You
work in
already put that
concert,
on.
it
So it's
works
true.
opposite.
Do we trick on the
Oh,
because
let's put this one down so we can just go to the next one down.
We trick them, we trick them, we trick them.
60 seconds.
Maybe either one of them.
I want to start it in this class.
English is not a strong point.
Okay,
And
last
the
one.
last one. If blood calcium level increase, the formation of calcitriol increases.
Mr. Wood.
Yes. It's stimulated by.
Is that selling multiple choice?
That's why we put this on the
This is an EMQ, okay?
Yeah, this could be an EMQ.
You'll have a whole
Calcitriol.
You'll have a minute to discuss. This is the bonus question, huh?
True.
This is even a question.
Whoever wrote this question, take it up.
No, say true, because osteoblast activity is supposed to strengthen.
No, but then.
So if you increase in activity, meaning you cause a reabsorption and to increase calcium.
But decrease activity of us. Oh.
Because osteoblast builds up.
What is it?
Right? I'm serious.
I see.
So if blood calcium level
They
is
should have about 5 options.
but if it hold up, but if blood calcium level increases.
Okay, the option is true.
Okay, whoever answers has to explain it too, right?
Whoever answers to explain
You
to
have to
her.
explain it
I
too,
want more
right?
than just a point for the answer.
Yes,
You're getting
This is
bragging
very
right,
good.
so you're getting bragging
Okay,
right.
walk on the previous senior when
If it increases, then power.
Google.
Okay,
Okay,
so
Randy, so more teams went with false?
Radina's gonna explain.
Well, I'm just thinking, right, if blood calcium levels increase,
Right.
then it would stop the parathyroid, PTH, because PTH is responsible for increases, so you can't have a blood increase in levels. And increase in PTH is too much, right? So that's my reasoning for that, and I say false.
Okay,
What
good.
about the rest of?
What about calcium?
It results in increase in renal and intestinal
Right.
blood sugar, which is in the blood, so I
Osteoblasts, what is
I'm thinking of-
producing?
But if you increase
Well,
renal
that
and intestinal
osteoblast
absorption and
would
then
be
decrease activity of osteoblast.
It has to be false.
break.
Exactly,
It builds
because
up the blood.
it will
It will
opposite,
decrease.
right?
It will decrease.
So it's
That
false.
might
Like,
be right.
It's
It falls.
It will increase the
it's supposed to
So
osteoblast.
it would
increase
increase
activity.
the
Yeah.
it would
Form
increase
that
that,
position.
because you want to bring in more
Yeah,
calcium
right.
into the bone, so that you could decrease.
Hey, team A would.
I
You'll
got it.
never be able to reason it.
Right?
Never.
Right?
I just missed
Because
a
it counts
piece
on
in
both
between.
sides.
so I lost
Pitch champion teams, huh?
You say false.
False.
You say false.
So remember,
Oh, what's wrong with
for
you? Exam, and I still get wrong in things.
so remember, for EMQs to read the questions properly.
And pay attention to
Alright.
your increase and decrease.
Pay attention to your increase and
False.
decrease.
So, yeah, declare the winner.
And the
Team
winner
A.
is Team B.
We
Team
didn't keep
A.
count.
Team A.
Everybody,
We had more correct
You
answers.
explain everything.
everybody is
We all
winners.
took part and participated.
That was the important thing. And
Group
everybody
effort, group effort.
understood.
All winners win though.
We all are winners today.
We
We are
TP.
Or we could answer endocrine questions. So
Yes.
Maybe deal breaker.
what's the medial relations of the
I actually might know that answer.
medial relations of the thyroid lobe?
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not the
You
S1,
correct,
thyroid
gel.
lobe. You're right.
The
Medial
upper part of the
relations.
lower part of the larynx, the upper part of the esophagus.
Alright.
the inferior constrictor.
You correct, or gel.
And the trichothyroid muscle.
You correct, or gel.
No,
And the
external.
external.
External
Right.
and recurrent.
Is it till
Muscles, hypothyroid,
And
and the
inferior.
inferior constrictor.
That was
External, internal.
Alright.
I'm gonna take so long. Hey, we will. We will.
All this we can do.
Okay guys, thanks for the energy. It was a nice session.
What the problem?
On to problem